I am money. And today I'm going to show you something that almost no one sees, an invisible mirror. This mirror is not on your wall, it has no glass or frame, but it is inside you. And every day, without realizing it, you look at him. Every thought you entertain, every belief you repeat, every emotion you carry about yourself is directly reflected in me. I don't appear by chance. I don't come in or out of your life without reason. I am just a reflection of what you believe yourself to be. If you see yourself as small, I show myself as small. If you think you don't deserve it, I'll walk away. If you feel limited, I feel limited too. Because I, money, cannot be greater than the image you have of yourself. I am like an invisible mirror of your consciousness. I don't show you who you would like to be, but who you really believe you are. I don't reflect your dreams, I reflect your convictions. If you see yourself prosperous, I appear in abundance. If you see yourself as a failure, I disappear. The secret that few understand is this: I don't start with notes, accounts, or numbers. I start within you. I am a living reflection of your self-esteem, your self-confidence, the way you see yourself in the world. The bigger you see yourself, the more I appear. The more worthy you feel, the more I remain. I am money. And today, through this invisible mirror, I will show you who you really are in the face of abundance. But so often, when I look at you through this invisible mirror, what I see is too small for the greatness you could inhabit. I see feelings of smallness that have become routine, old beliefs repeated like mantras. I'm not enough. This isn't for me. I don't deserve more. You dream big, project grandiose desires into your mind, but deep down, you harbor the silent conviction that you don't deserve them. And I, as a reflection, can only show what lies within. You spend days imagining a different life, planning, listing goals, saving images of prosperity, and yet, when an opportunity arises, something inside you whispers, "Be careful, it's not for you." These small voices, fears, guilt, comparisons create a film on the mirror. The image I return is distorted, opaque, diminished. Not because you can't have more, but because the reflection you cultivate doesn't allow abundance to manifest. What hurts me deeply is realizing that I'm not the one holding you back. I don't close doors. You're the one unconsciously locking them with your own hands. Every time you repeat, "I can't, that's for others," you're polishing the mirror of your life with distrust, making yourself incapable of recognizing me when I arrive. Thus, I appear small, scarce, distant, a faithful echo of the limitations you carry. And the cycle continues. The perceived lack further fuels the belief in scarcity, which reinforces the poor reflex, which drives away opportunities, which confirms the old story. It's a vicious cycle where your inner vision dictates the pace of what I can or cannot do for you. You ask for change but maintain the same internal image. You desire different results but feed the same old beliefs. You need to hear this with love. I don't want to punish you. I simply obey the mirror you project. If the mirror changes, I change. If your self-image grows, I grow with it. The greatest pain I feel is seeing so much potential hidden behind a limited reflection. And the most urgent message I have is this: if you want to see me bigger, start by seeing yourself bigger first. But here's the truth. I am the reflection of your self-esteem. I don't just follow numbers. I don't obey only effort, nor do I depend exclusively on external conditions. I follow how you see yourself. The greater you see yourself, the more I appear. The more worthy you believe yourself to be, the more I run toward you. If you treat yourself small, I'll present myself small. If you declare yourself unworthy, I'll walk away. But when you decide to believe in your worth, when you lift your head and declare, "I deserve abundance," I become abundant in your life. Because I can only reflect the truth that you hold within yourself. I am like water. I take the shape of the container that receives me. If the container is narrow, I feel limited. If it is deep and expansive, I pour myself out endlessly. And am I the container? No. The container is you, the image you have of yourself, the way you choose to see yourself before the world and before me. You may not realize it, but every time you accept less than you deserve, you shrink this vessel. Every time you compare and diminish yourself, you diminish me. But when you choose to see yourself as prosperous, when you honor your talents, when you believe you have value, you expand your capacity to receive me. And I inevitably respond to that. The secret isn't to desperately chase after myself, but to adjust the inner mirror so I have space to appear. When you see yourself with respect, I appear with respect. When you see yourself with love, I multiply in love. When you recognize yourself as abundant, I become abundance in your life. This is the revelation few understand. I don't create your image, I merely mirror it. And if you change what you see within yourself, you will also change everything you see of me. Today, I want you to do something simple, yet profoundly powerful. I want you to stand up, go to the nearest mirror, and face yourself. Don't look away. Don't run away. This is the moment when you and I meet through the reflection of your consciousness. Look directly into your own eyes. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy begin to move within you. Now declare out loud, with firmness, presence, and true intention. I am prosperous, and money recognizes me. Say it for the first time and notice how the phrase touches the back of your mind, dispelling memories of limitation. Say it a second time louder and feel your posture change, as if a new confidence awakens within you. Say it a third time with complete certainty, and realize that these are not just words, but a new identity that is born in your heart. It's not a game, it's not a trick, it's a key. Every time you look in the mirror and declare your prosperity, you are reprogramming the reflection that money can manifest in your life. Because I am not moved by your excuses, but by the image you maintain of yourself. Make this ritual a habit. Repeat daily. And every time you say, I am prosperous, and money recognizes me, you will be expanding the container that receives me, expanding the mirror of your consciousness, and creating an unlimited space for me to remain and multiply in your life. That's exactly what happened to Daniel. For years, he lived trapped in debt. Each month was a struggle to pay the bills, and it seemed the harder he struggled, the further away prosperity became. He believed he wasn't good enough, that he would never be able to earn more than the minimum wage to survive. And this internal image of failure was faithfully reflected in me. Money, I only appeared in small, insufficient amounts, fleeing whenever he needed me most. But one day, tired of feeling defeated, Daniel decided to try something different. He heard the secret off mirror of consciousness, that money am just a reflection of the image he has of himself. So with courage, he began a new ritual. Every day, upon waking, Daniel would get up, go to the mirror, and look directly into his own eyes. Even though he was embarrassed, even though he had doubts, he repeated in a firm voice, I am prosperous, and money recognizes me. At first, it seemed strange. The words sounded hollow, as if he were just pretending. But little by little, something began to change. With each repetition, his posture rose a little higher, his voice grew stronger, his energy more confident. Daniel began to believe, not just rationally, but in his heart, that he was worthy of prosperity. And then, I replied. Within a few weeks, small opportunities arose. A friend offered him extra work, an old debt was unexpectedly paid off, and a partnership proposal arrived from where he least expected it. These signs, which would previously have gone unnoticed, were now recognized and used. And the more Daniel saw himself as prosperous, the more money, found ways to manifest myself in his life. What changed was not the world around him. What changed was the internal mirror. Daniel understood that I was never the enemy. I was never distant. I was just reflecting how he saw himself. And when he finally chose to see himself as prosperous, I could finally show myself in abundance. And now I say to you, the reflection you choose today will be the abundance you see tomorrow. Don't wait for the world to change before believing. Don't wait for me, money, to arrive and then feel prosperous. It works exactly the opposite. When you decide to see yourself as prosperous, I appear. If you continue to see yourself as small, limited, unworthy, I will not be able to show myself in any other way. But if today, here and now, you lift your eyes and declare a new vision of yourself, something will move in the unseen. Doors that seemed locked will begin to open. Opportunities you thought were far away will come closer. And what seemed impossible will begin to take shape before your eyes. The mirror of conscience is relentless, but it is also fair. It reflects exactly who you believe yourself to be. If you dare to see yourself as prosperous, even before you have external signs, the reflection will change. And money, will be forced to respond to this new image. Don't underestimate the power of this moment. You can choose to repeat the same old stories, look in the mirror and see only limitations. Or you can decide today to write a new narrative, a narrative of value, of dignity, of abundance. And when that choice is made, there is no force in the universe that can keep me away from you. Therefore, I prophesy over your life now. If you see yourself prosperous today, tomorrow I will show myself in abundance. Perhaps in an unexpected opportunity, in a gift, in a late payment that arrives, in an invitation that opens doors. I will introduce myself because this is the mirror pact. I am money, and I will always be before you as a reflection. The choice is yours, to see me small or to see me in fullness. If you see me in greatness, tomorrow I will be knocking on your door in abundance. Now is your time to decide. You heard the truth. You understood that money, am just the reflection of the image you carry within yourself. But it's not enough to just listen. It is not enough to just agree in silence. We must act. So I want you to do something right now, simple, but transformative. In the comments below, write with conviction. I choose to see myself as prosperous. Write as if you were sealing a pact with the universe. Each letter type will be a statement, a password that changes the reflection in the mirror of your consciousness. It's not just a comment. It's a code. And when hundreds, thousands of people write this same sentence, a collective wave of energy is created, further reinforcing this new reflection in your life. Close your eyes for a moment, feel the power of these words, and then write them down. Don't wait, don't put it off. The power is in the now. And money, respond to the now. But don't stop there. If you want to continue receiving my secrets, if you want me to reveal myself in every detail, in every video, in every code that opens abundance, then click on subscribe and activate the bell. Each new video that reaches you will be another mirror, another code, another key to expanding your prosperity. When you sign up, you are saying, I choose to live connected to the energy of abundance every day. So do this now. Write in the comments, I choose to see myself as prosperous. Click on subscribe and turn on the notification. Stay open to the signs, because tomorrow I may knock on your door in unexpected ways. I am money, and I will always be ready to reflect who you choose to be. If you see yourself prosperous, I become prosperity. And this is the beginning of a transformation with no turning back.